全国篮球锦标赛，这是你们今天的最后一场球赛。Ladies and gentlemen, we have both teams. Home court, Negeri Sembilan versus Team Johor. All right, ladies and gentlemen. 让我来听一下我们的森美兰的粉丝们尖叫声在哪里 ？Negeri Sembilan fans, one more time, make some noise! All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming up first, 7-time champions, undisputed, undefeated, Team Negeri Sembilan. You players, number 3, Tiong Inkun. Number 10, Michael Mudisviki. Number 11, Captain Wong Yi Hao. Number 18, Lee Jing Hong. Number 21, Milo Mark Loksang. Number 23, Chong Zhen Yang. Number 24, Tan Chi Wei. And your starting 5. Number 5, Megan Ma Devon. Number 5, Dewey Yang. Number 22, Tan Chi Fong. Number 31, Yu Jia Hao. And number 27, Mei Di Jun Ha. And the opposing team, your rivalry, Team Johor. Your players, number 2, Bong Chun Yuan. Number 8, Brian Tan Kia Wee. Number 11, Tan Hong Sen. Number 21, Tae Yi Hang. Number 28, Lee Jun Kang. Number 37, Ivan Cha Jia Yu. Number 66, Lee Yong Ding. Your starting 5, number 0, Lim Chi Wei. Number 1, John Wong Kai Che. Number 10, Damian Guy. Number 12, Pan Chen Hao. And number 22, John Tang Jun Kai. Head coach for both teams, head coach for Negeri Sembilan, Mr. Felton Seeley, Kwek Ten Yuan, and Tang Chong Tan, assistant coach. Team Johor, head coach, Mr. Yong Kian An, assistant coach, Ko Kok Peng and Lo Chie Wah. And your referees for today, crew chief, Mr. Chan O Xiang, umpire 1, Wang Xi Yuan, and umpire 2, Hep Kim Wai.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the final game of Day 2 of the 5-on-5 65th Agong Cup Championship 2025 right here in Charisma Arena in Seremban, Malaysia. Don't forget, this is the 2025 edition, even though we're playing it in 2026, because last year there was no Agong Cup because everything got pushed to 2026 because the focus was on the respective SEA Games teams, the 3x3 teams and the 5-on-5 teams. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim, and my very, very good friend and analyst, Meng. And Meng, the repeat of the 2024 final, which was played in Johor, even though it was a full house that day, Felton Seeley and his men still came up the easy victors. Will we see the same thing tonight? Question number 1. Question number 2, will we see the same thing on Saturday?
Well, I mean, Ben, it's great to be here first thing first, and you know, I do think that this will be a preview, sort of a preview of the finals. I mean, no disrespect to the other teams, right? But honestly, there's two groups of teams. It's NS and the chasing pack, right?
100%.
And out of that chasing pack, you have Perak, you have Johor, you have Putrajaya, you have PDRM, but Johor just stands out as the best out of the four.
But last year, led by Lo Tong, and he's done a great job grooming the program, the old school coach, and a very nice guy. But last year, they had no, I mean, when I say last year, 2024, the last edition, there was no size at all for Johor. And how are you going to compete against the Migans? And I'm pretty sure Kwek Ten Yuan was still playing in 2024. And Milo, those Mei Mei, Yi Hao, Zifeng, those guys are solid 6'3" plus.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. And it's always been a problem for Johor. I mean, you said it yourself to me a couple of times, right? You know, good point guards and good centers don't come naturally in Malaysia. Not
Absolutely.
in Johor especially, man.
Yes, well, Johor Curry Laksa comes in very, very frequently in Johor. But we're not talking about food. We are talking about the Agong Cup, the most prestigious trophy in Malaysia to win domestically. And for the Negeri Sembilan team, Megan Mahadevan, and then you got Mei Mei, Di Wee Young, Chang Zifeng, and Yu Jia Hao taking on John Tang, Damien Guy, Lim Chi Wei, John Wong, and also number 12, Pang Zheng Hao, and Mighty Mouse, that man right there, number 0, Ming. He has bulked up and his ball handling skills are super, super improved. I'm very impressed with him.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Lim Chi Wei is just a very high IQ player. Of course, combined with his athletic skills, and despite his small stature, like, he can jump out the building. So it'll be interesting to see how Johor contends with the size on the court. I don't think it's a surprise into the team selection for NS. They're going with likely their strongest 5 now on the court.
That's right. So they're going to jump it up. Megan against... What's this? Pan Zheng Hao. Jia Hao lost the handle. Here comes Johor. Good pass by John. What about the 3? Damien Guy. He's electric. He's a good role player, but he needs to be big tonight. Chi Wei, always punching above his weight, takes the high arcing 3 and connects on the triple, man. What a start by Johor.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, Pan Zheng Hao was the top scorer or the leading scorer for Johor in the game against Penang. He hit 1 out of 3 of his 3-point attempts that night, but today starting hot.
Jia Hao, he really wants to play in the next SEA Games so badly. Mei Mei, the Mongolian Express for the triple. Couldn't get that to go down. And this is a good start by Johor. They forced Mei Mei into a miss. And they'll go for the second consecutive 3-point effort. And a rebound there by Hu Jia Hao. Here comes Jia Hao down the middle. Di Wee Young, he's also got a point to prove. He's always wanting to push Mei Mei out of a position. Jia Hao leans in, and they get the bucket, 3-2.
Ooh, that's a tough finish there. The smallest guy on the NS side, and he can match anyone inside.
Okay, so John looking for the backdoor cut. Damien Guy off the fake. Guy drives to the cup, off the glass and in. Damien Guy with a point to prove against his former employers.
Yeah, I mean that's a great point you raised there. Against his former employers, always a bit of rivalry there.
Well, don't forget Damien Guy, Zuding. You know, a few of these guys plays under Setya Silan Kupusami during the pandemic.
I still remember the name.
Yeah, no, they were good guys, really great kids, you know. And Zuding is not really much part of it anymore. Megan with a pump fake, and Megan Mahadevan, if he can stay out of foul trouble, he'll be okay. Ming.
Honestly, that's the problem with a lot of our Malaysian bigs. Him, Laxman Ganapati, another very foul-prone guy.
Yeah, 5 fouls after 3.5 quarters. I was like, and you know, he could hit the 3 today against Perak. That was amazing. Good guy too.
I mean, he's one of the key players on that Putrajaya roster, right? So he really has to try to stay out of foul trouble. He's one of the guys that has the size that can contend.
And the brawn.
Exactly.
Damien Guy, lengthy player, lanky player. And needs to put that away. And we appreciate the chatter that's happening on the live stream. A big viewership here tonight. I will try my best to cakap sikit bahasa Melayu, Akmal. Tapi semua kita punya viewers suka bahasa England. Shoots for the three. Tiga mata tak boleh. Mei brings it up. Mei still feeling maybe a lot of the heavy load. He's played in for the Macau Black Bears with the likes of Will Artino. He's, and Jennings. He is Jennings Leung. He is, playing in Mongolia. I wish more Malaysians would go overseas playing as imports.
Well, I mean, Malaysia is not really known as a basketball producing country, right? Like if you're talking about Japan, Philippines, these are the players that usually teams or Asian teams use their Asian import slot on.
That's right.
Hopefully, with Mei taking that first step out, there's a hope for the upcoming players, especially those in the MABA under-18 team that will be competing in Pool B.
I'd love to see Lai Kok Weng go overseas, to be honest. He's, I think, got the maturity. Not the size, but he's got the skills off the fake. Chi Wei, guarded by Megan. Chi Wei kicks. John for the three. Yes, sir! Gets the triple. Johnny Wong on the spot. Makes us see us a lot of colors.
Yeah, and this is how Johor is going to get the advantage over Negeri Sembilan. Through spacing and running.
Zifung, he needs to be hot tonight, Zifung, and be consistent. Megan with a hard screen. Offensive foul. Illegal screen set by Megan Mahadevan. That's a good call by the referee. I must admit, the referees have been quite consistent and very, if I must say objectively, Meng, very, 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 very strict.
Yeah, I mean, they have been very strict. And a lot of times it's the consistency of the refereeing that it's not the strictness of it, it's the consistency. So the players know what to expect in every situation.
And Johor create an upset here on the charisma floor. Can they be charismatic? John didn't expect that pass to go. Damien gets inside, heavy pass, and gives it to the crowd. And just 24 hours ago, the Negeri Sembilan team absolutely took Perak to the sword, but defeating Perak by 32 points. But it was the fourth quarter that they were leading by 6, and then they just pushed away.
Yeah, I mean, in what was touted as a battle of the dynasties, right? Perak was one of the reigning dynasties before this NS dynasty came about.
Well, I can't, you know what, Ming, in my years of associated with Malaysian basketball, which goes back to 2011, 2012, I can't remember Negeri Sembilan not winning in Agong Cup.
Oh, 100%,
I mean, you've got to really open the history books to look back.
Yeah, I mean, I read Jordan's article on Perak, and he said Perak had the most championships out of every state in Malaysia in Agong Cup, 19 or something.
There's something really, really like, wow, have they been dominating for that long? I mean, I remember calling the great games to Astro Arena before I met you with Andre Reza. It was Negeri Sembilan beating Malacca, and then NS Matrix defeating the KL Dragons in 2019. Shoots for three, didn't go down. Reload, different shooter. John Tang makes the orange juice from the outside. Do you remember Tang orange juice?
Well, if the first John doesn't score, you still have a second John that can provide a different look, I guess.
The John brothers, not related, of course. Megan with a runner, yes. Too big, too strong, accurate off the window.
Exactly what you said. Too big, too strong. They really need to figure out, maybe get him into some foul trouble here to get him off the floor.
I think that's what the plan is for everybody. John Tang is so consistent tonight from the outside. He's Mr. Pump Action Shooter. Good stuff by Johor, not intimidated. Jab, drive, spin. Tries to fall away. Well, fade away, shall I say. Mei, they get it back, and contact by Dewey Young. And the referee making the call here. Holding foul by Lim Chi Wei.
Yeah, I mean, no boxing out there by the Johor team. And Mei got the second chance there, and just wanting to stop the play, I guess, to get a breather.
And we are back. A good game thus far. We are slowly reaching the halfway point of the first period. You're with me, Ben Ibrahim and Meng, in what has been an interesting game. The Negeri Sembilan team haven't hit their strides just yet, but they were trailing for most of the game against Perak last night. But in the fourth quarter, Meng, you told me this off air, their second team and their third team, or their second five and their third five, were just as effective as their first five.
Honestly, the Negeri Sembilan roster is just so deep. Like, you take their second five and they can go up against the first five of any other team in the Agong Cup.
Oh, 100%. I mean, they could be a standalone team, like a Malaysian selection team or something.
Yeah, for sure.
What about the step back? From the baseline out. They're trying to make some motion here. John, looks like a travel. No, it's a travel violation, says Chief Big Boss referee Nelson.
Yeah, I mean, Johor had a couple of chances to shoot the ball from the arc there, but turned down the chances.
Jin Young, he wants to make a point to prove. He wants to show everybody he's just not a 3x3 player. He played quite well against Perak last night. Yihao attacks and won. That's the Yihao that we know. Wong Yihao, rolling back the years, he's still a powerhouse.
Yeah, I mean, when you talk about rolling down the years, he's still 20 plus.
No, and you know why I say that? You know why I say that? He's not far from 30, bro.
Oh, yeah,
you know why I say that? Because my memory of Yihao is joining the Kuala Lumpur Dragons in the ASEAN Basketball League. I can't remember if it was 2015 or 16. He joined as a apprentice player. It was only 18 years old. He could hardly speak any English. You know, now he can go in front of the camera, speak English, speak well. He's a leader of this team. You know, he does a lot of administrative work for the Negeri Sembilan team as well. He's really grown. He's married. You know, he's matured. I'm really proud of Yihao, actually. That's the things that people don't know about Yihao. They think he's just a quiet basketball player. You know, back then I asked him, what do you do when you don't play basketball? He said, I just play Dota. You know, so now he can have a conversation with you. He's more confident. He really wants to win a medal before he hangs it up in the next 4 or 5 years for the SEA Games. And you know what? I feel that, you know, could 2027 be the year in our home court in Malaysia?
Well, we never know. We all have our fingers crossed. That's for sure.
Absolutely, inshallah. Michael, he had a good game last night. Jin Young sends it to Mei Mei. Mei Mei from the outside, dribbling between the legs. Yihao, his splash brother, looking for a cutter, but Yihao goes from the elbow. Couldn't connect. John Wong with the rebound, and he braces it up court with the bounce pass. Ooh, heavy pass, but they still keep it alive. Johor. Wong, fade away. Rebound. He needs help. They're tightening up on defense, deflection, turnover, Johor. Here comes Negeri Sembilan with just over 4 minutes to go before the end of the first. Mei Mei crosses them all up and takes it to the rack. Couldn't get the attack to go. Here comes Johor on the baseline. Oh, missed opportunity right there by Tae Yi Hung, the 22-year-old. Jin Young. Jin Young got stuck in traffic. Yihao driving on John Wong. John Wong has played against Yihao many times. John Wong on the switch. Mei Mei. Mei Mei up top. Michael for the three. This is good tight defense by both teams, Meng.
Yeah, and it's not Mei Mei that I'm sort of worried about. It's the interior players. Li Jinghong, he has the length to go up and grab offensive rebounds and really be a force inside the paint.
Jin Young switching between the 1 and the 2. On the Iki lip, sometimes he played as a 3. Jin Young on the spin. Jin Young extend the layup. That's his signature 3x3 move right there.
Yeah, I mean the spin move into that left-handed layup there. He always tries to go back to his left, and the opponents just somehow fail to stop his left every single time.
On the outside, screen set by John. Not the best screen to get the separation. Corner pop. No drop. Air ball Kauka, but they recover it. And shot clock violation, says referee Nelson. So very much awareness. And this man right here really trying to make an impression. And Coach Felton Celia, I had a quick chat with him last night. I said, well done, Coach, when you beat Perak. He goes, yeah, but I got to keep going. It's really good that Perak gave us some competition because I need the whole ecosystem to have competition for places for the national team. I thought that was a very big, mature statement by Coach Felton. Not to say he's immature or anything like that, but he wasn't getting carried away. So great to hear. Great to hear that, you know, because he said, you know, there was nothing they could do much to beat Indonesia in the SEA Games bronze medal game. They just had some big monsters, imports, and you couldn't do much about that.
Oh, it's interesting to hear him say that. I'll say that.
Would you say that? Ihao on the spin. Ihao attacks. Couldn't put it away. They're jostling for it. Well done, Johor. They are playing much better than they did 2 years ago on their home floor. Damien Guy pulls it for the 3. Air ball tap, but gives it back to Negeri Sembilan. Jenyang. Ihao bodying up, trying to, and rolls it up and in, lays it up and in, and gets the roll to go.
Yeah, it's definitely so hard every single time to stop Wong Yihao in that mid-post area because you know he's wily. He can get the foul, the referee's whistle every single time he's there.
Looking for the backdoor cut, drives from the baseline, out, swing. Michael with the fake. Michael jabbing, Michael driving, takes them all on! Couldn't split the D. John quickly accelerates, being chased by 2 Negeri Sembilan players. Upstairs! Ooh, so close to scoring. Jenyang almost lost the package. Both teams are looking a little bit sloppy and lackadaisical. Maybe it's the second day, not as fresh as the first. Negeri Sembilan. Michael for the long 3. Hits the back iron. Almost got the rebound, but John Wong cleans it up.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a good defensive game from both teams here. Both teams not wanting to give up an inch on the defensive end. You can see a lot of physical plays here.
Chiwei sends it for the 3. Yes! Knocks it in. That's what Johor needed. The triple from Lim Chiwei.
And Lim Chiwei just has a perfect gauging of the distance between him and the defender there. Lee Jing Hong gave him just a bit too much sliver of space and he knocks it down.
Michael swings it. Oh, good pass was broken up by John Wong. He's been solid today, John Wong. He's been very, very consistent, even though only 3 points, but on the defensive end. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but you know what? He can give Negeri Sembilan problems. He knows this Negeri Sembilan team so well. He's been part of their national squads, state squads, matrix squads over the years, that he's really pinned it down and said, okay, we know what they're going to run.
Well, I mean, he's the guy that Johor is counting on to provide that interior defense, so...
Well, Ihao couldn't get that to go down, but they still gets caught, and did John Wong commit the foul?
Well,
2 shots, Nelson says, what was that for? Okay, holding. So to the line he goes, and for a chance to make this potentially 16-17.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't get the replay here, but John Wong on his second foul didn't see a lot of holding.
No, I didn't.
Contact.
That's why I'll be honest. That's why I was confused with a lot of the referees were very consistent with that call, and I didn't see that in the past. So even the coaches were like, "Hey, wait, what's going on?" And they weren't whinging coaches.
Yeah.
They were just asking, and they got frustrated, and they got teed up straight away. I was like, "What?"
Well, I mean, with John Wong out of the game, it does seem like it will be a mixture of either Ivan Chia, Tan Hong Shen, or Damien Guy that will be taking on the Megan duty.
Well, I'd go with Damien Guy. He's a bit longer, and he's a bit quicker.
A bit more filled out as well.
Yeah. He's bulked up a bit. I wish he could put on about 10 more kg of muscle, but hey, you know what? Megan, yes! Speak about the big man, Megan Mahadevan. And it is 17 apiece. That is the end of the first period. First quarter score at Charisma Arena for the final game of day 2 in the men's category. It is even Steven. Negeri Sembilan 17, Johor 17. We're back in the next 100 seconds plus. forget everyone to follow the MABA and Negeri Sembilan and NS Matrix Instagram accounts and Facebook accounts. Lots of content there in terms of including highlights, pictures, you know, clips, all of the above. They're doing a very good job, the content creation team. Drives for the runner for the bank, no good. Oh, he tried to tip it in, couldn't quite get there. Oh, there was a bit of a jostle right there, Ming, between the two players. What's going on right there, Ming? What's your read of it?
Well, I mean, Johor on that trip there got the offensive rebound, but Hongshan just couldn't tip it in. But, you know, Ben, Johor, although not having the size and height to contend inside, they do have a lot of athletic players that can crash the glass hard.
Just needed to hit that mid-range to hit the front again, but couldn't get that to go. Jun Young, he's so good in transition. Chi Wei trying to stay with him. These guys were rivals during their D-League days. Bounce past Megan, he's improved a lot. Oh, nice pass by Megan. Middle cut. And Tan Chi Wei, he was also part of that NS Matrix development team with Damien Guy once upon a time on the Sealand Kupusami. So right back at you.
Yeah, I mean, Megan definitely showing off his passing chops there on the last trip.
Drive, pull shot. Yes! Nicely done by Johor's Lee Jun-gang.
Yeah, Ben, here's the story of the game so far. Negeri Sembilan has been scoring all of their points from inside the paint, while Johor has, you know, kind of avoided the paint, in a sense.
Oh, splash down three from the corner. Nothing but net. Big string music with the triple, just like the number on his back. Tiong Ing Kun.
Yeah, Ben, we were speaking about, you know, ex-players playing against their former team and Damien Guy, but Tiong Ing Kun played for Johor once upon a time, and now he's in the NS Matrix team.
Well, according to the rules, it's who I was told it's like who you first played for once the very first time. So even like the Long brothers, you know, they played for Selangor once upon a time. Now they're playing for Putrajaya. So once upon a time, it was the rules was according to the IC. So every cycle, the rules change.
It's like SEA Games, right? The rules change every single edition.
Oh yeah, man. Let's not go there about SEA Games. Yeah. That one makes my heart angry. Bounce pass and hand check foul, says the referee. So John Wong draws the foul. Is anybody in foul trouble? John Wong with 2 fouls, and you got also Tan Chi Wei with 2 fouls, but that's basically it. Not too much. Fires a 3 off target. They got to be better in transition, Johor, because Negeri Sembilan are quick. Bump with a bully ball and strong move to get the basket. Well done, Tan Chi Wei. He's making a statement, man.
Yeah, Tan Chi Wei has always been a really good player, and you know, this time seeing him, he seems to have bulked up a little bit.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think a lot of them in their off-season, I mean, they're also getting ready for BCL, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
So that's going to be a big one, and that's going to be a huge milestone for Johor basketball. We wish them all the best for that one. Jun Young drives and scores. Looks like Matrix are hitting Johor with, Negeri Sembilan are hitting Johor with a bit of a Matrix run. I gotta stop calling them Matrix because this is the state, but they're basically the same organization. Different Instagram accounts, but same governance and corporate structure. Out, Chi Wei off the fake. Chi Wei rise from the baseline. Shots not going down for Johor. This could be tricky. This is reminiscence of last night when Perak took on Johor. Good steal by Chi Wei. Come on, they can fly to the cup. Around. And John Wong was really trying to fill the lane.
Yep. I mean, you can see the intention of Johor every single trip down the court. They want to force turnovers, they want to run. But the problem is, NS is not going to be a team that will commit those silly turnovers like what Penang did yesterday, right? So it's going to be tough for them to find opportunities to run.
Actually, I'll be very frank. I like Penang. I love them as a state basketball. They're good people. I was just disappointed what they've produced so far, you know. I mean, I really expected more out of them.
Just like, you know, just like Ben, just like we said that NS has a ton of depth, Penang is kind of the opposite. They have a strong starting 5. But outside of that 5, who's able to step up for them from the bench? That's the question I have for Penang. That's the question they have to answer.
No, I mean, that's a good question, and you can't just grow these guys in 5 weeks, you know, it takes years. You need a good grassroots program. That's why Penang has always been the dark horse here and there. That's why they're lucky to have Jason Lee. And
well, they have Sharwin Sivaragu as well on
unfortunately
the roster.
injured though. Posting up, backing down, and turn. Couldn't put that away. Should have put that away. Almost a steal. Ooh, that is a very, very bad quarterback pass. A little bit unrealistic, but this is the thing when certain players, they feel the pressure, they make not the best decisions, which lead to turnovers. I saw it last night.
Exactly, Ben. Johor sometimes plays a little bit too fast for their liking, and that can be a double-edged sword.
Mei deflection, turnover. Chiwei, can he punish? He needs reinforcements quickly. Where is it going to come from? John out. Should have taken the shot. Dish to John. John banks it in. And they so needed that. John Wong with the deuce.
Yeah, I haven't seen this version of John Wong in a while. I love this aggressive version. He's hunting out his own shots, you know, controlling the defense.
Ihao couldn't connect on the 3. Well done, Johor. They're on a 2-0 run. Can they make it 4? Or maybe 5? Could this be 5? Not quite. Wishful thinking. I'm wishful thinking. I want this game to be close. I want a close game. I've only called one close game, and that was between Putrajaya and Perak. Pulls up from the free throw line. Couldn't shoot for free. Chiwei pulls it. Couldn't get the rolling in. Jenyang. Now both teams in a bit of a sag. Jenyang approaching the halfway point of the second quarter. Over the top. Milo. Can he make chocolate? Dewey Young kicks open. Fire! Bang! Wang Yihao with the flamethrower for the 3.
Yeah, I mean, it's the steadiness, it's the consistency. And NS just displays all of that there. Left open, they will make the shot.
Well read by the veteran. Oh, almost a steal. On the spin, kick, corner. Can he go for the corner 3? Yes, he does! John Tang! What a 3! The trifecta goes down.
And John Tang, you can see why he was, you know, in the mind of Felton Seeley for national team selections.
Mei. Oh, good D. Mei again. Didn't go down. Chiwei trying to look for space. John, sorry, not John, my mistake. On the spin move. And that was Hong Shen.
That's not a bad move there by Tan Hong Shen. Quick foul to force a substitution as well.
And 29-27, Johor doing very well to stick with this. If they can just keep it really relatively tight, it will be a really good lift for Johor, because I keep going back to 2024. The game was over pretty quickly, Ming. Milo. Mei. Milo sets the screen. Mei lost the handle, picks it up again. Jiahao rises for the 3. Couldn't connect. And thank you to all our viewers for watching tonight. 2,000 viewers watching. That will grow exponentially. Chiwei. Ooh, that offensive foul. Oh, that was careless. Very careless.
Well, third foul for John Wong. He's got to be careful. He's their interior presence for Johor.
So look, just being silent because we're looking at the substitutions, everyone. And I mean, Negeri Sembilan have got so much depth, like Meng said. It's just such an interesting, you know, we could make predictions on who's going to come on.
No, Ben, but I'd argue that Johor has similar, if not maybe just a bit less depth than NS. They have 8 to 10 players that they can trust, or Coach Yong Kian An can trust on the floor now.
Leans in and scores. Oh, nice shot by John Tang. He leans in for the deuce.
11 points now for the day, and he is leading this team, putting this team on his back.
Jiahao, Yihao on the spin. And that was good interior D by Johor. Like you said, Meng, they have improved in terms of the interior defense, despite the lack of size. But you know, they've got to guard that perimeter. They've got to watch. I mean, they've got to know the tendencies on when NS are going to get to their sweet spots and hit those long shots or short shots.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the pattern now for NS is to keep driving inside. They want to challenge the height or the lack of height of a Johor inside.
Jin Young, good D. Jiahao no look pass. Mei Mei for the three, connects for the three ball. Ting Chun Hong, aka the Mei Mei man. Broke into the professional scene with the KL Dragons in year 2016. That was 10 years ago.
Wow, that's the trend going on Instagram now.
Outlet, Jiahao. Over the top to Milo. Milo couldn't score from underneath. And the referee blows it down.
Well, late whistle there by Nelson Chan on the entry pass. It was a great pass, to be fair, by Hugh Jiahao. But Mark Lok Singh just, you know, perhaps a bit lucky to get the whistle there. Didn't see a lot of contact from Damien Guy.
Milo has had massive knee problems over the years. At one point, we didn't think we'd see Milo again in terms of playing basketball because of an injury he had before the pandemic. But full credit to him and his fitness trainer, Keen, who really just worked at it, you know, conditioning, dieting. And he's a good guy, Milo. He's a really good guy.
Feels like he has a second win now.
Yeah. I hope for good things for him. He's a really nice guy. Very respectful. Outside, John Tang, Mei Mei guarding him. The best player in Malaysia guarding you. Chiwei, John. Travel violation. That was a tight call, Meng. Did you see that? I didn't. I'm going to be honest.
And honestly, a lot of these travel calls, I really need like a second look on it. Because
I didn't see it in real time. I'm not saying they're wrong.
Yeah, Ben, it feels like they're just moving. They haven't even lifted up that pivot leg yet. So in basketball, that's legal. So I'm struggling to understand it. But maybe I'll go talk to the referee after the game.
And talk to me after that because I don't want to insult them. Gets the rebound. Yes, put back is good by Damien Guy. He's stepping up to that assignment. The lanky, gangly, long athlete. It is 33-30. Johor doing extremely well. Hand off to Jiahao. Can't let him accelerate. Jiahao, travel violation called. What do we say about travels again? I didn't even see that one too. I'm glad you're here, Ming. I'm making you answer all the tough ones.
I might need a new pair of glasses after this because I couldn't see what happened.
I need binoculars.
Well, maybe perhaps on that call, Jiahao lifted up his pivot leg or landed on the same leg after lifting it up.
To be very fair today, Elaine Chong traveled a few times when she played for Selangor, and I thought that was the right call. You know, with the double dribbles and the travel and everything. So I thought they were consistent there, but this one, I just didn't see it. Twice.
A bit too fast as well. You know, referees do a good job of keeping the game under control.
They do. Extended layup, couldn't get that to go. Mei Mei down the middle with a downhill drive. And Mei Mei, even if Mei Mei draws the foul and he will go to the charity stripe. Mei Mei, by his standards, hasn't scored much, only 4 points.
And maybe, I don't know. Maybe that should have been called on the floor. It's a bit tough there because he was still dribbling, hadn't gathered the ball as the foul happened. So it could be that, well, I mean, it's 2 free throws either way.
And Mei Mei is usually very consistent from the line, around 90% most of the time. There you go. In that case, for those pair of free throws, 100%.
And I'm sure, you know, his trips overseas has just taught him the importance about hitting those free throws even more, right?
No, because you're not on the floor long.
Yeah.
You know, when you've got imports with you.
Exactly, and you got imports to deal with.
So, basket counts. And Lim Chi Wei keeping this very, very tight. He wants it to make it a perfect trip at the stripe. Look at this, around, scoop to the hoop, and gets the contact. Look at him, he's muscled up and bulked up so much.
Ben, an interesting trend that's happening in the NBA that I can use to explain the situation, right, is that players are no longer challenging vertically, but instead trying to extend the floor horizontally. So on that play, using the Euro step to keep the body low and then just testing where the defender is.
Fair enough. Converts the three-point play, Lim Chi Wei. Chi Wei is good. Michael goes upstairs, puts it in. And Negeri Sembilan extends the lead just by 3 points. Damien Guy takes it up high and puts it in. What a man, what a guy, what a dude, Damien Guy. They go to a 2-3 zone defense. And they want Negeri Sembilan to shoot, surprisingly. Michael, yeah, broken up. And came off a Johor player.
Good help defense. Good help defense.
36-37. Almost like a 6-7, Mick.
I can't do that, I'm sorry.
I love it. I do it with my daughter all the time. Timeout called. And we're just going to take a breather. And Mei to inbound with 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Jahao from the outside. Jahao gives it to Mei for the catch and shoot. Gets the rebound. Can they get it? They lost the handle. And this is how it will finish, I think. Hell ball, says the referee. And what's the call by the ref?
Well, the ref called a hell ball, but no one from NS was holding on to the ball.
That's interesting.
A weird situation there. 0.4 seconds now, Ben, and NS has the ball.
Oh, catch and shoot, Cao, big time.
I mean, they got to defend the lob at the rim. That's the only thing they got to defend. 0.4 is not enough for a catch and shoot.
You never know. You never know. Upstairs! Oh yes, indeed! Michael Muniz-Vicky catches it in midair and guides it in!
What did I tell you, man?
That's what you call the Neo Keanu Reeves Matrix. What a move! You think it just happens overseas? It happens here in Malaysia. Michael Muniz-Vicky.
Yeah,
you are the Wiki man.
It's what seemed like a broken play turned into a lob pass, or unintentional maybe lob pass for Michael Muniz-Vicky there. So great play, I guess. Great play, great way to improvise.
Wow Broadcast put that on Instagram in 10 minutes. For me, Ben Ibrahim and Meng, we're just going to take a break for about 9.5 minutes. It's the halftime break. It's a great game, everyone. Turn on your phone or your laptop. 39-36 in favor of Negeri Sembilan over Johor. We're back in the next 9 minutes plus. Don't go away. And Ibrahim and Ming. And breaking down the stats at the moment, very, very even in the rebounds, turnovers, and steals department. But just hitting those bigger shots, Ming, Negeri Sembilan are just a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, that's right. They're almost equal across a lot of the statistical categories. But for NS Matrix, 19% from the three-point range. They really need to start improving that facet of the game.
Definitely. Johor, can they dig deep? Drives and collects, draws the foul, and they'll be happy with that too. Great way to start this quarter. I still can't get over that Michael Muniswicki hang time.
Yeah.
Guided in through the hole. What a move, Ming.
No, man, this game has been two teams trading baskets.
Yes, that's what we want to see.
I mean, it's a delight for the teams, for us, and for the fans in the stadium and at home.
This is, sorry, Meng Pan Jung Hao.
Sorry, Ben, I was just about to say, it's nice to see the confidence and the trust that Johor has in their teammates and in themselves. Every single time there's a 1v1 opportunity, you know they're going to take it.
Michael. Yihao backing down. Oh, turnover. Damien Guy, 1-on-2 situation. Damien Guy. John goes with the three with a quick jumper, long jumper. Wasn't a pull up, sorry. So Michael just slowing things down. He's alternating between the 1 and the 3. Michael! Oh, Michael Muniswicki picking up where he left off at the end of the second period. Not as animated as that second quarter basket, but he took it to the rim and got the contact, and he will go to the line for a potential 3-point play.
Yeah, the Selangor born Michael Muniswicki at 13 points yesterday. If I'm not wrong, 3 straight three-pointers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he missed the 4th one. Yeah. You know what they say, 4 is a bad luck number in Chinese, right? In Mandarin, or Cantonese, or Chinese culture. So, say yo. Here they come, brings it up. Damien Guy. Screen by John. Damien Guy doesn't use the screen. Guy.
What's the ISO?
Yo, Damien Guy working on his opponent. Extended layup, no good. Yihao secures the rebound and brings it up quickly. He's scanning, he's looking. Mei off the fake. Mei off the cross, on the spin. Mei! Yes, sir! That is signature Ding Chun Hong move. Mei lights up the crowd.
And they've done a good job, Johor has, in terms of limiting Mei's points scoring. 6 points so far for Mei.
Oh, nice 3. Nice response by Johor's Zheng Hao. And keeping it tight, 43-38. Mei. Yihao, Michael cutting. Michael glassing in. Class off the glass by Michael Muniswicki.
And it's Michael Muniswicki, an expert at using the space given to him. If you leave him wide open outside, he'll take that three-pointer. If you give him the space to cut, he's going to make you pay at the basket.
6 points by Michael. John Wong getting low. Jab, drive, spin, fade away. No good. Yihao rebound. Yihao races it past half court. He's quick. Jiao wanting more minutes. He's got a bit of competition. He uses that screen. Mei to Yihao. His splash brother, Yihao, and takes the contact on the baseline on the left side, and he will go to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, exactly. The insurance salesman at work again. You know, we've talked about this time and again. He sells insurance, he sells fouls like, you know, insurance salesman sells insurance. He get to the rim and it's almost a guarantee sale.
Him and Jason Lee.
top two.
Yeah, I don't know who's better.
No, I would argue top 3 because Goh Yen Ting is an actual insurance salesman who's done about 100 million in sales, so he's definitely top.
Well, that's why I saw a flopping call today. Can't remember which game it was, but I was like, oh, okay. The referee's really clapping down on the garbage, you know. So 46-41, Negeri Sembilan extend their lead by 5 points. And outside, John. Oh, good pass. Chi Wei on point. Lim Chi Wei gets the deuce to go.
And interesting that the smallest player in the Johor team is the one that's scoring the interior baskets for them.
Stolen. Turnover, should I say. Oh, what a basket. Nicely, nicely done. And they just fill it up on the scoreboard again, Meng, with a triple.
Yeah, and I remember a time where I've watched Michael Munizviki and all these shots would be breaks. But he's improved a long way since then. That one a long way out from John Wong.
Mei Mei. Yihao kick. Michael rise and shoot. Couldn't connect on the three. Rebound by Johor. They're taking their time a little bit in transition. They want to set it up. They're down by 3. Trying to rely on the three-point shooting guns. John Wong been a bit quiet, but he's still Mr. Effective. Chi Wei, hesitation. John, step back. The long two did not go down. Here comes Mei Mei. Driving hard, hard drive. Mei Mei! Almost. And gives it quickly. 2-on-1 situation. Upstairs. Couldn't put it away. Chi Wei gets the rebound. He needs help. And such an opportunity gone to get a simple 2 because of the 2-on-1 situation.
Yeah, I mean, you said it all there. 2-on-1 situation, should be ready to give up the ball, especially when you see Michael Munizviki setting up for the charge. A couple of substitutions here for NS Matrix. Milo Mak Lok Seng checks into the game, replacing Lee Jing Hong. Signature of Elton Seeley, you could say, the coaching style. He's a really interior focused head coach.
Oh, very much so. I mean, he's a defense-first coach, and he's always talking to me about, you know, got to really shoot the ball well, and that's something Malaysia does well, but not consistently. So, I mean, don't have the size to contend with imports, but you got to learn how to guard them. Chi Wei off the fake, air ball. Jin Young. Jin Young brings it up. Screen by Milo. Milo tries to relocate. Michael from the free throw line. In and out. Rebound by John for security. Chi Wei. John trying to set the high screen so Jin Young can't get in the way. Posting up.
This is that elevator set once again that they're running here.
Being patient, got to watch the clock. It's 4 on the clock. John Wong drives. John Wong takes it to the cup and lays it up and in. John Wong finishes with the lay at the rim.
Yeah, you know, I mentioned the elevator set. The initial action didn't get them any open shots, but they worked patiently. And Michael Munizviki on the other end immediately gets the 2 points back.
It is such a joy to watch Michael. Once upon a time, he was a D-League player wanting to retire. Now, he's in this team, making an impact. From the outside, bounce pass, out, John Tang. Thought about the step back, but John Tang, no basket, shot clock violation.
And one thing about this play that Johor is running time and again is that it's a really long developing play. If NS is able to guard that initial action well, and they have done so today, it's gonna take a long time to flow into the next one.
That's right, couldn't agree with you more.
Still a 1 possession game though, Ben.
Very close. Very tight. Really don't know where this game is going, but we're not complaining, Meng. This is really close. Move Mana, hi, how are you? Great to see you making some positive comments on the stream as usual. I don't root for anybody. I'm from Sabah, so You know, Meng, where you from? Where's your kampung?
Well, I'm from KL.
Well, there you go. So we're both being very objective here. We just want a close game, everyone. Move mana. I just want a close game, Meng.
For sure. I mean, a close game is definitely something everyone as a basketball fan wishes for. I mean, you know, we commentators are basketball fans first, basketball commentators second, right?
Yeah. 100%. Mei on the drive. Can he split it? Not quite. Gets it back. Corner three. And the referee blows it down for a holding foul, Meng.
And this is a problem that we identified at the start of the game. The size, the interior size for Johor to contend against NS big men. Megan Mahadevan, Lee Jing Hong, Milo Mak Lok Sing.
Yep, exactly. Johor picks it up. Ooh, I thought they got pulled there, but referee let that go. They're looking for some options. They're scanning. How? They need to penetrate. If not, take the shot. They look a bit hesitant. Ooh, bounce pass, backdoor reverse. Ooh, so close. That would have been a great move on Instagram to graduate to the highlights of the content. Jen Young, he gets fouled. Yeah. as most Malaysians would say. Lester Lee from Kota Kinabalu, Kiki. I'm a huge fan of Nyao Chap. I missed the Nyao Chap in Sabah, but there's no Nyao Chap here. This is just super tight.
Oh.
51-48, 3:02 to go.
Oh, it seems like a technical foul given to John Tang there. So he will get 5 fouls and is the first player for Johor to get kicked out of the game.
Oh, that's a heavy loss, man. He's a good shooter.
For sure. And I, to a certain extent, I can understand why John Tang was protesting there. You know, you could see me waving my hands as well because just the possession before, down the other end.
The man who gave them 11 points tonight has just been not ejected, but fouled out. Oh, that's going to hurt him. I mean, someone's got to step up and step up big time.
Well, John Wong's on 4 fouls, so he can't.
He should have known better.
No, Lim Chi Wei's on 3 now.
This is very interesting.
Well, I mean, Coach Yong Kian An really has to look deep into his bench to see if there's anyone else. Maybe Lucas Tai.
Yeah, Lucas is probably the only likely option. I couldn't see really anybody else. No disrespect.
Ivan Chia, maybe. Lee Yong Ding has not played a minute yet. He's more of a guard than a center.
Jen Young with 3:03 to go in the third quarter. Negeri outscored Johor 22-19 in the second. And it's been a very close third period. So interesting. Ji Wei looking for a screen, but they're just going to move this with a bit of motion. Try to work the backdoor cuts. Oh, lost his shoe. One of the players lost his shoe, and he threw it off court. Ji Wei, yes sir! And one! Lim Chi Wei, just as Johor lost John Tang and one of the players lost his shoe, he stepped up and drove to the cup. And who said size matters? Thank you very much. Split that with a Johor can opener. Special delivery down the Johor highway.
Yeah, I mean that statement about size there, definitely applicable to Lim Chi Wei, using his other skills to make up for the lack of size, and a great way to improvise there on the broken play when Tan Hong Shen lost his shoe.
Johor got the ball back after missing. Chi Wei missed that free throw shot. It's a 2-point game. That could have been a 1-point game, but doesn't matter. They still got. Sorry, it's a 3-point game. Our score is wrong, everyone. We do apologize about that. It is 53-50. Only a triple separates these two teams. Negeri Sembilan in front. Chi Wei with the pass. Chi Wei, he's played well today. Screen set by Damien Guy. Cross court. Baseline, jumper, no good. And that came off. Mei wants the challenge. IRS.
Well, before going to the IRS, Coach Felton Seeley already standing on wanting to call for IRS. And before that, the referee going to confer about something. So head coach, we'll see head coach Felton Seeley whether he... oh no, it's Negeri Sembilan ball.
Usually Felton Seeley takes off his glasses and sarcastically says to the referee, "Do you want my glasses?" What didn't you see? Jin Young at the point guard position. Jin Young being guarded by Chi Wei. Zifeng swings it. Rise and shoot. Didn't go down. And there was a foul there, I think, by Hu Jia Hao.
Yeah, I mean, holding on to Lee Jun Kang there. Jun Kang definitely flailed a little bit to sell the foul, drawing the whistle from the ref.
Hu Jia Hao, that should be his third foul, I think. And he's only got 2 points.
Oh, in the bonus.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, this will make it very more interesting.
Yep. Clock stopped. Chance to get 2 points back, make it a 1 point game.
But he's got to hit it. He's got to hit it.
Yes.
At least one.
Oh, jinxed it.
Commentator's curse. Some of you are asking where is YT. I presume you're talking about Heng Yi-tong. He is injured because of the SEA Games. He'll be only back in July.
Interesting fact, Ben. I saw on his IG story that he was going in for a surgery.
Yeah. No, he's very banged up. I feel that injury he picked up against Vietnam. So shout out and love to Heng Yi-tong, a great player who can play at the 1 and 2 position. Jin Young attacks and one. Chung Jin Young gets the basket and the foul, and he will get a trip to the charity stripe because of a pushing foul.
Yep, and you know what you said about Lim Chi Wei on the last trip, size doesn't matter. Well, it seems that size does matter on the defensive end of the court.
Yeah, no, that's where he's got limitations.
Yep. And
that's why a lot of selectors are very hesitant to select him over the years. Handles the ball well, passes the ball well, ticks all the boxes as a point guard, except he does not have size.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same case with Japanese point guard Yuki Kawamura, right? But he made it to the NBA, so there is hope.
Well, Muggsy Bogues, I don't know if you remember that name. I always say Muggsy Bogues showed us that size does not matter. Stolen, but these days in the NBA, everybody's an amazing shooter. No triangle offense or defense required. Jin Young just trying to pick his spot for the pass or the shot. Jin Young puts it up high! That's what he learned from 3x3, and he's brought to the 5-on-5 game.
Yeah, I mean, he's just so creative with his finishes there. Just now on the last trip, finishing with his left with a low finish. This one kissing it high off the glass.
Guy lost the package, and the referee blows it down. Nelson. And illegal use of hands, 2 shots. And don't forget, everyone, if you want to go to the gym, those who are watching, and you have a pass, Agong Cup pass, you can go to the gym and work out. It's a really cool gym. It's called 7 Fitness Sports Center. And yeah, just have a look at it on the internet and then show them your pass and you can get in. Right, Ming?
Yeah, I mean that's exactly right. It's a privilege granted to the Agong Cup pass holders, I would say. Not sure if it's just for players or not.
Yeah, so I mean, I think they'll be quite strict about when players. I mean, players book certain time, so I don't think you. I mean, if you're having expectations of working out with the players, don't. No, that's a security issue right there.
This is not Dance with the Stars.
No, it's not. Exactly, 100%. 51-58. The Stars are on the court and they're trying to make a difference. Negeri Sembilan have the edge by 7 points. Jin Young, he's played well today. Not as many minutes as he was like, but he's making a statement. Zifeng, very much a role player these days. Jin Young on the spin. And that's the end. Shot clock violation. 35.6 seconds to go for this period. Chi Wei working on Jin Young.
Head coach Felton Seeley was trying to challenge that call there.
Felton rarely challenges many things, so he must have been felt pretty strongly about that. Looking, scanning, cross-court pass, touch pass, off the fake by Damien Guy in the lane. He was expecting a foul. Outlet. Here come Negeri Sembilan. Sifung fires. Bang! Explodes it at the rim by throwing the grenade through the net and explodes it for the triple. And it is a 10-point ball game. Negeri Sembilan's biggest lead, 61-51 over Johor.
Yeah, I mean, Chang Zifeng can do one thing well. He can shoot the ball.
He can't dribble, but he can
He can
shoot.
shoot the ball. And he is put on the court to do exactly that, and he does that to extend it to a 10-point lead, Ben.
Well, they have a double-digit healthy lead. Can they extend it, or can Johor throw the kitchen sink at Negeri Sembilan in the fourth quarter? We'll find out in the next 90 seconds. Don't go away. Arena. Will Negeri Sembilan kick on and really put the foot down and really win this game? Jen Yang crosses up his opponent. Jiahao for the three. Oh yes! What a start to the third quarter. It's a 13-point lead.
Yeah, I mean, Hugh Jiahao, understudy from Jeff Vernius' time, really developed.
Oh my God, that's a blast from the past. Good memory there, Ming. Jeff Vernius, a good guy. Uncle Jeff, well, he's younger than me, actually.
Very good player as well. He's still playing in the Philippines.
He's a good shooter. John tried to do some sort of a reverse, but he couldn't get his footwork in the right order. Sorry, Meng, go ahead.
No, Ben, I was just going to say, John Wong has had a couple of times where you get the ball rotated over to him, and then he finds that first step and gets in the lane to get the easy two or a foul.
Inbound. Ooh, good D by Negeri Sembilan. Transition right now. This is where they're dangerous and saved. Meng, I'm going to ask you a funny question. Let's have some fun here.
Go on.
If you could select one player from outside, if you could put one player in Johor right now from outside the other teams, which player would it be right now, just to give them a bit more oomph?
I think what would be interesting is seeing perhaps someone like Goh Yen Ting on the Penang team, number 45.
Yep.
Or you know, just a big player like Matthew Chin. Matthew Chin on the ooh.
What a block! What a block! Access denied. Thank you very much, Jiwei. John looking for a backdoor cut. What a three! Yes, lands it in through the rim. Nothing but net. What a shot by Lee Jun Kang.
Yeah, I mean, great shot there. Once again, I didn't understand why John Wong did not post up Hugh Jiahao there, but eventually found the open shot.
And if there's one player I would select based on form is Nicholas Tem.
Interesting.
Yeah, because he steps up.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a different approach, right? So Nicholas Tem actually really fits into that Johor system
Yes.
of running and gunning.
Yes, 100%.
Where I'm trying to fill the hole that is left behind by the lack of size, right?
True, but you know they need production.
Yeah.
Because they're down by 10, and just now they were down by 13. So if you had Nicholas Tem on your bench, I would send him on and say, go nuts.
For sure, for sure.
I really like Nicholas Tem. He's a really good player. He's come through the system.
I haven't seen him in a while, to be fair, in Malaysia basketball.
Yeah, he plays in the recent competitions. Oh, what? Gets the shooter's bounce, man.
And like a second before he got the pass, he was asking for the ball. Why aren't you passing it to me? Wide open there on the three-point arc.
Chiwei, he's had a good game. Chiwei with 10 points, and he's about to be fouled out. The next foul, he's fouled out on the spin and the kick, on the drive and the kick again. John for the contested three, off target. Relatively easy there for... No, he came off Yihao. He should have just let it go.
Yeah, I mean, it was great awareness by Lee Jun Kang from the Johor team to just box out the chasing Wong Yihao.
Inbound. Drive and kick. John off the fake. John, no look pass. Heavy pass. Wide open. Oh, that needed a lot more mustard on that one. Ivan Shah. Can't blame him, Meng. He hasn't had many minutes.
No, I mean, Ivan Shah is a player that you see him take a lot of corner three-pointers, but he's not necessarily as good above the free throw line.
Exactly. Jin Young. Well, we've got 7.5 minutes. Can Johor just stick with it? You know, they don't want to get blasted and blown away. That will smash their confidence because for 3 quarters, they've played some great basketball. Corner. Zifeng, sidestep three. Couldn't get that to go down. He's Mr. Inconsistent these days. Jin Young, watch his layup. Extension, there it is. And scores from underneath.
I mean, just when you think you got him, he goes for a fake, step through, and the simple lay. Just so composed from Chong Jin Young.
He's a great player. Doesn't say much. He's got 13 points. Very similar production to Pera. Oh, well done. That was a good move, and he just stepped in through it.
Exactly.
Jun Kang.
Whatever you can do, I can do better, Lee Jun Kang says.
Jiahao. Oh, good poke out right there. Almost a steal by Zheng Hao. I think this is all Johor can do, Meng. They got to stick to the script.
Yeah.
Stick to their game and just try to, deny, transition, and get it down there. And hopefully a couple of three-point shots will go down.
And Ben, defensively, it's just so hard for them to, do anything else because John Wong has 4, Lim Chiwei has 4.
Yeah.
John Tang's ejected from the game or fouled out of the game.
It just gets harder and harder.
Yeah.
And then you just turn to your left and you look at the Matrix bench. It's like Malaysia, truly Asia, man, in terms of basketball. Out. Sends it for the long 3. Off the heel, and Jiahao secures the easy rebound. And a call again.
Holding foul. Team Johor. Second team foul. Substitution.
And Meng, talk us through here, mate. What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, holding foul called just now on Lee Jun Kang, and it was just players jostling for positions, and yeah, a foul call.
Shoots. Johor. And leans in for the fadeaway. Couldn't get to go down. We're reaching the halfway point of the 4th quarter. I'm not sure if there'll be overtime in this one unless Johor can hit at least 4 consecutive 3-pointers. Need a couple of stops. But they're got so much depth. Negeri Sembilan, Yihao. Easy basket off the glass and in. Johor, we wish them all the best and we give them props for taking it to the champions. The champions that we don't even know when's the last time they didn't win an Agong Cup. Gotta look that up in the history books actually tonight. Oh, backdoor cut, out. And shot clock violation. Basket will not count because of the shot clock violation. So Ming running out of time.
Yeah, I mean, good call by the referee there. They just, well, NS really defended well on that trip on the cut. And then having 3 defenders there, the only option that the cutter could do was pass it out. But obviously aware of the shot clock, forced the shot clock violation. So good defense by NS there to force the 24-second shot clock violation. But every single time you force a 24-second shot clock violation, it's always a good defensive possession.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree with you more, but I think those structures, defensive structures, went out the back door a bit because they were chasing. Megan kicks out, swing to the corner. Deflection, turnover. Johor, here they come. Takes the bank shot, couldn't go down, and they're really missing John Tang here. John Tang's range and defense. Megan, more strong move, gets it back, puts it up. Bit circus by Megan Mahadevan. And Johor got 4 minutes to really hit the big bombs. To the corner, out, fires! That needed to go on target. And Negeri Sembilan will just try to waste a little bit of time. And I think the key thing for Keen, the trainer, and Felton Seeley, nobody gets injured tonight. Open invitation to the rim. They call that the open house in Malaysia.
Yeah, and it's just tough because the helper is on Megan Mahadevan, and it's so hard to get across that wide frame of his.
Decent feed by and fine by John Wong. That's where his quarterback skills are quite handy, actually. And I know Jamie Pearlman tried to turn John Wong, former Malaysian, well, he's Australian but Malaysian coach, tried to turn John Wong into some sort of backup point guard once upon a time.
All right, and this is one thing that I have to say about Johor, right? Every single one of their players has playmaking capabilities. So every one of them can create, can pass, can dribble, can shoot.
Jiwei in the lane and kick. Rise and shoot. Yes! Sticks it in for the triple. And shoots it from the outside. Bullseye target.
A really flat arc on the shot, but when it works, you know, don't change it.
Mei Mei, too easy. Tin Chun Hong, a low-scoring game for Mei Mei, 10 points only, but he's trying to, you know, get the others into it. He doesn't play all 4 quarters because, you know, he's coming off a heavy international schedule. Hand off. Out. For the long 3. Oh, that 3 would have made such a difference. Every basket counts. Di Wei Young with a no-look pass to Yi Hao. Yi Hao in the lane. Megan gets it. Megan! Good job defending Megan. But Yi Hao shows Megan how it's done with the recovery process.
Yeah, 100%, man. I don't understand how Megan keeps missing this under-basket layup. That's 4 already in the probably last minute and a half. But either sweaty hands or stuff, he needs to figure something out.
Well, he's a power guy. And I think over the years, certain coaches found it hard to talk him out of being the power guy rather than being a bit more finesse. And shot clock violation. 1:53 to go. Game. Meng, no disrespect. I think this game is almost finished. It's just Johor trying to stay as competitive as they can.
Yeah, no doubt. Perhaps even not wanting to review their full tactics, perhaps, if you could say that. Yong Kiat Nan does have a history of doing that, so he tends to keep a few tricks inside the pocket until when it really matters, like in the finals, in the semi-finals. That's when he puts it out.
And the steal. This should be an easy layup here. And Momantai, as they say in Cantonese, no problem. So good job to score that basket. Michael with the pass. Johor trying to defend the perimeter. Almost another turnover, but they get it back. Feed. Megan. That's better by Megan Mahadevan. Simple moves. That's what Megan needs to do consistently. 8 points tonight. He wasn't fouled out. He is on 4 fouls though, so don't want to speak too soon.
Close.
And Chiwei screen. Chiwei uses that screen, but not to full effect. He pulls for the 3, or gets the bounce and in. Well done, Lim Chiwei from downtown. And fills it up on the scoreboard with a 3.
And Lim Chiwei, like I said earlier, he had one on Lee Jing-hong. This time taking Megan Mahadevan, and it's so hard because as a center, as a big, you don't want to give these guys too much space, but at the same time, you can't press up on them because they're quicker than you and can get by you with a quick first step.
Michael drives. Michael out. Wants to take the shot. Didn't go down. On great rebound by Chiwei. Almost out rebounding the bigger Tan Chiwei.
Exactly. Same names.
Yep, Chiwei to Chiwei. Now can Lim Chiwei get another shot before the end of this one? This game belongs to Negeri Sembilan, and they will stay undefeated in the Agong Cup. For the straightaway tray, couldn't go down, and I think Negeri will just hold on to it and say, "Kau Tim, it's over, Red Rover, no more scoring." A 15-point win for the champions. A good effort by Johor. I mean, don't let the scoreboard fool you, everyone. Johor gave it a full red-hot go. They just ran out of bodies.
No, yeah, definitely for sure. Bodies are definitely one thing that they ran out of today. John Wong on 4 fouls. He was subbed out for the majority of the second half of the 4th quarter. And John Tang, kicked out of the game due to a technical. But Johor, likely opponents for NS in the finals on Saturday. So we'll look forward to that matchup, but obviously a lot of dark horses that could challenge as well for that second spot. Perak, PDRM, Putrajaya, like I said.
Sure, it's a contest.
Yeah.
Anyway, everyone, that's where we're going to leave it. Negeri Sembilan 79, Johor 64. My name is Ben Ibrahim, and on behalf of my good buddy and analyst Ming, we say goodnight to you, but join us tomorrow on day 3 of competition, where all the action continues at the 65th Agong Cup Championship 2025. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.